These have lasted through all of our DIYs in the last week. I love them. There's no like chipping, peeling, nothing. And they usually stay on for about 2 weeks. So check them out. Highly. Still home. Deb had to run and get a few things. But I have so many stories to post later regarding that wall. So coming soon. How does it feel to be married to someone who is successful at wearing 3 shades of green?
I would say that's not a success.
Keyboard wall in the kitchen is done. Minus we have to paint up above the trim yet, a second coat. But I'm calling that a wrap. This was for our DIY couples DIY. I always get this mixed up, whatever it's called. Story tour, and I'm going to tag all the rest of the girls here that were in couples that were in it with us. They saved theirs. And I am also going to go back from the very beginning. So we started recording this maybe a couple of days ago. So I'm going to go back to the very beginning and work my way up. So it might take me a bit, but I'm going to post. We are going to start the shiplap wall, and we think we're going to start down here where the fridge is and then move our way this way, and then we can adjust this a little bit with this end cabinet. So here we go. Here's what it looks like. It looks like the classic small shiplap. I'm going to do it vertical, or we are going to do it vertical. And then it is tongue and groove. So we got this at Menards. Deb is reading directions. I don't read directions. I think we should just slap it.
We can do whatever you want. Okay, that says it's level.
Okay, so we're starting with this first board here in the corner, making sure this is level, and then we're going to add on. It says something about putting furring strips, but we're
opting out.
We're not that extra. So far, this is going so, I shouldn't say this. I'm not going to say it. So we'll just keep going. Here is the progress. I'm going to show you how Deb cuts around the light switches. She uses a little tool that is so simple. It's her favorite. This is what we have so far. We are to the window, and we're going to figure out the trim and where that's going to stop, and then beadboard up to that. We are this far. Obviously the cabinets are going to cover all this, so we're not worrying about that. We are paying attention to the electrical outlets. I wanted to point that out. And now we have to do this piece that runs all the way down here. So I left a couple of these pieces loose just in case we have to adjust them for this piece. We can always kind of fudge it a little bit here if it's off a little. We did here, we cheated this a little. We just didn't put these together as tight in order to get this to still be level on this side of the window. And then we will just caulk all that and paint it. The boards are warped. Off. It's good down here, but it's off up here.
So I need to cheat the top out a little.
No, the bottom needs to go out a little. the top is out already too much. Just a little. So let's cheat the bottom out on this one a little and straighten it back up.
You go like that.
Don't push it all the way in, just leave it out a little bit
I know.
and just tack one nail.
Or that's out. Where I have.
Which would be 30.
You might want to make a
Let's
little
do
bigger.
a little wiggle room, maybe what, 31? I think 31, half an inch on each. So right there is where the stove ends.
And then another 18.
And then another 18. So right here, that's the end of that cabinet. So we're hoping this goes down. Trying to figure out what we want the trim to look like up top. I think I like it just like that, plain. What do you think? Deb, what do you think? Do you want to see? I am going, Deb's vacuuming. I'm going to paint this with oil-based primer because of all of these little knot holes. In our experience, they will pop through as being yellow. I put the one coat of the primer on, and before I do the second coat of the paint, I'm going to fill in all of these little goober marks with caulk. So that's my job now. We're adding the molding on the top, and then I'm just gonna paint it with the rest of this. But this is a what is this? A 2 by 1? 1 by 2?
This is actually
2 by 2 cut in half.
a 1. I think it's only half inch.
Half inch by
Half by
2.
1.5.
So she's laying that up this way, and then we're gonna add to it. We're then using a piece of this beadboard turned over, and it doesn't have the line down the middle of it. It's not like two boards. I just posted this on the feed. I would love for you to go and check it out. Click right here.
Gotta get my monster all caged in.
Here is the big question of the day. So I put this bar in the middle of this window. So I wanted the bar to be here. Deb, you can go through. And I put the two, I put the two lights like that. But my goal was always to put a cabinet here so we could use it as maybe like some type of a pantry. But that's not going to happen because there's not enough room on that side. So we have another light. So I'm wondering if we should put one more light and then pull this down in the middle of the kitchen rather in the middle of the window. So that's what we are trying to figure out. Now the next question is, we want to come in here in the bathroom and do something on this wall. So we're thinking about horizontal. Hold on, I will help you. Calm down. Here's what it looks like in the middle. And I really think I like this. And then have another light here.
Of course you would. Of course. Of course.
Say that again.
What's that?
What did you just say?
I said I'm really hungry and I need to go home and eat.
No, you said you're right.
I said you might be right on this one. I say that all the time. You're always right. Everything you say is right.
We are getting ready to leave, but for those of you who have never seen this island, yeah? We store like our dishes and everything down there. That's why we are not having any upper cabinets. We might have a few smaller things for like spices and things like that, but we put all of our dinnerware and bowls and all of that down here. So this is what this side looks like.